like I said, happy Tuesday, everybody. And I really hope my audio isn't doubling up because I purposefully started the stream, one, a little earlier, and two, without the typical music so that we can all just, get in the mood of Steins Gate. Let me pan over to that screen and then we shall go on from there. Let me just make sure all of my setup is in the right place. Okay, I think they are. It's another scuff day, but that's all right. We are going to stick to the 2 hours pretty strictly today. I have a work engagement very early tomorrow morning that I need to go to sleep early for. So, without further ado, let us load into chapter 3. And last time we stopped right after a nightmare with Okarin. We dreamt that we were stuck at within a black hole, and we were on the other side of the event horizon where we are forever chasing the time that we turn into a jellyman. So could be foreshadowing that we or one of our very great friends turn into or jellify later on, depending on our choices. So I again have a very hot thing of tea, but we're getting there. Okay. Hot. All right. I checked the clock. It's 9 a.m. I slept for over 15 hours. No wonder I feel so lethargic. I stifle a yawn as I unlock the door. That's right, Moika. We did get a string of messages from Moika before we signed off last time. And I think she was so eager. I think it was because we told her about the IBN 5100 that she was so eager to come by and see it for herself. And maybe, I'm hoping that maybe today we get to see her intentions and why she is so intrigued by the 5100. Because, to be frank, I'm not buying the whole editor thing. And we have a message? Really? Right? I'm not crazy? Yeah. We did read most of it last time. She was sending emails after emails about how she's waiting outside. She would like to be let in. Alright, Moika, what do you have for us? Oh, I should also say Happy Valentine's Day. I am spending time with beloved visual novels, but I hope that everyone had or is having a wonderful Valentine's Day. Okay. Where are we at? When I open the door, I see Shining Finger. Kiryu Moika. It's been so long since she last appeared in the game that I am unfamiliar with her name already. Kiryu Moika. Standing there looking down at her phone. That's right, that is her main method of communication. Alright. Her expression doesn't change, but she bows her head slightly. I guess that's her way of saying sorry. Guess I can't just leave her standing there. I reluctantly invite her in, then shut the door and collapse back onto the sofa. I'm still half asleep. I went to the trouble of inviting her in, but Moika just stands there in a corner of the room. She is very bad with face-to-face interaction, right? That's why she is much more prefer texting. You're covered in sweat. And it was terrifying, Okari. It was absolutely horrifying. That was one hell of a nightmare. Maybe I'm more shocked by the truth of CERN's experiments than I thought I was. At any rate, I'm still drowsy. My vision's a little blurry too. I feel like yawning again. I failed to stifle it this time. Moika nods. Then she starts entering something on her phone. Is she texting us? Oh gosh. We're face to face. Why is she sending me mail? That's a great question. Let's go. Alright. You said I could come look. Remember? Moika. I swear to God. You know how, what is it? Was it Kim in Disco Elysium was saying how people have their preferred way of thinking, medium of thinking, right? And I guess for Moika, her preferred medium of thinking and potentially communicating is through mail. True, I did say that. But if you're going to visit someone, don't you usually let them know beforehand? I didn't mean to disturb you, but I need to see the IBN 5100, Moika. Perhaps. Like back when we first met, and she took a picture of my face without permission. Since I am the infamous mad scientist, Hoin Kyoma, I'm quite the delicious topic. That's... In my dealings with dark powers, I've learned secrets that could topple governments. People would love to get their hands on my knowledge. Of course, that's why I'm being chased by the organization. Capital O again. And that's why I refuse all the interviews and photo ops. And now comes this woman aiming to get me while I'm still half asleep. A dirty trick, but effective. But Moika doesn't react to my sharp accusation. Am I wrong about her? Oh, now she's talking. No wonder I don't understand what she means. I don't miss the way Moika quickly scans the room.
IBN 5100見せてほしい。いいだろう。しかし見せるだけだ。そして見たら帰るのだ。それでいいか。
Is she gonna have a Moi gap? I won't sell or lend to her no matter what. That machine is critical to our hacking operation against CERN, the enemy. Moika bites her lip. Oh, wow, I can't talk tonight. Moika bites her lip. but she soon nods faintly. I open the curtains to a development room. Off to the side is the cardboard box with the IBM 5100 inside.
その段ボールだ。中に入ってる。
I point to it by jerking my chin. Moika slowly walks up to the cardboard box, takes a breath, and peeks inside. Oh wow, she is very emotionally stirred by this. Okay. Her eyes instantly light up, and she stares at the machine in fascination. Maybe she's not only a male demon, but also a retro PC maniac, or she has ulterior motives, Okarin. And you've been telling everyone and their grandmother about how you secured this one. Or maybe she's even a pervert with a retro PC fetish. No, that's Daru. No way. I don't want to live in the same world as perverts of that level. After staring at the IBM 5100 for a few minutes, Moika starts cheerfully typing out a mail. What an annoying woman. That's so... leave her be, jeez. You've got mail. Alright. I want to take a picture with a little musical sign. Moika.
無断撮影は禁止だ。どんなカメラで撮るのか教えてもらおう。
Honestly, as much as Okarin, you know, tries to insist that he is one of, I guess, with experience and stealthy and feisty organization and against all things, he's incredibly trusting and naive. I wonder if he's ever been bitten by that in the past. Alright. Unless I place strict restrictions on photography, she might snap my picture when I'm not paying attention. I'm being chased by the organization, so I can't expose my face to the media. Moika stops moving once I give her my instructions.
いや、いい。使おうとしているカメラを奥の棚に置くだけでいい。それを見せてもらう。いいか。それ以外の妙な真似はするな。
Moika silently places her phone on the shelf, but she doesn't let go. She keeps her hand on it.
まさか、それか？その携帯の内蔵カメラで撮ると。
It seems that way. Moika nods, still expressionless. I thought she was doing a magazine article, but if she's using her phone, something tells me she's not very good at her job. Maybe she lied about the job. Or maybe she's so nervous about interviewing me that she forgot her camera. At any rate, I'm starting to feel sorry for her.
OK だ。自由に撮ってもらって構わん。ただし、この俺の顔以外だ。もしも撮ったら、俺はお前の口を封じるしかなく。
撮るつもりないから、岡部君の顔は。
Straightforward, blunt. I like it. Moika starts shooting the IBM 5100. She doesn't even glance at the great hole in Kilma. She may act like she doesn't care, but I can tell she's waiting for me to lower my guard. She can't deceive these eyes of mine. A picture of me is worth millions to the right people. Given her stalker-like behavior, it seems safe to assume that I am the true focus of her interest. But I won't be exposed so easily. I feel sorry for her, but I can't let the organization find me. I've been on the run for so long that caution has become habit. Leave no trace of where you've been. Stay vigilant around the clock. That's how you stay alive. I keep my guard up, ready to respond with lethal force should she attempt to take my picture. But 5 minutes later, she's still focused on the IBN 5100. It's like I'm not even in the room. She dare attack my pride? A fearsome opponent indeed. I wonder what Moika's motive is. 30 minutes later, Moika is still taking pictures. The period between shutter sounds has lengthened, but she's still adjusting her angle for every shot. Her expression is completely serious. Come on, it's a computer, not a supermodel. I watch her work from the lounge as I munch on a breakfast banana. Do you even have any other food? I would have preferred to get something from the convenience store, but I didn't want to leave Moika alone. I know the IBN 5100 is too heavy for her to carry, but still, there's no telling what this fanatic will do if I let her out of my sight. Suddenly, I get another mail. Borrow the 5100, can I? Absolutely not.
ダメだと言っただろ
I direct my answer towards the development room.
う。そもそもそれは凶悪な重さだからな。お前一人では運べない。
If you could help me carry it. She's missing the point of our response.
いやいや待てい。なぜ貸すのが前提になっているのだ。貸さないと言っているだろうが。
本当に。
本当だ。
どうしても。
She sounds so frail. That is such an interesting sort of vocal pick, I think, for Moika.
どうしてもだ。
I guess that is the Moe gap for her to be so soft-spoken and so frail, and yet in her text she sounds, like the little energetic ones. Once again, she does her thing, typing on her phone at high speed. Meanie. Oh. Did she really have to send me a one-word mail? What a troublesome woman. You secretly love the attention, don't you, Okarin? You secretly love the attention.
幻のレトロ PC IBN 5100はその主人としてこの俺法院京馬を選び契約した。それが厳然たる事実。神ですら歪められぬ決定事項。シュタインズゲートの選択だ。そもそも契約において俺は一時的にこれの力を借りているに過ぎない。使い終われば元の所有者に返すことになる。
I was just thinking, there has been absolutely no other confirmation or anyone else's agreement on the existence of the organization and Steins Gate, right? Like that has been sort of Rintaro's terminology by himself. Oh my gosh. Who's the original owner? Tell me. We don't know. Someone dropped it off at the temple.
教えることはできんな。守秘義務もまた契約の中に含まれているし、IBN 5100を狙う連中から元の所有者を守るためでもある。
I swore a blood oath, alright? I mean, anything could happen. Moika might seduce Luca's dad, for instance, and get him to lend her the IBN 5100. and then I couldn't complain if Moika took it away. I must avoid that situation at all cost. Of course, I don't think Moika can seduce anyone with her personality, and since Luca's dad has a wife and kids, I don't think he'd fall easily either. Tell me where you found it, alright? I'm probably just thinking too much, yes, as always. Or... Moika, meanwhile, is staring at the floor in what I assume is defeat. Is she observing, like, all the dent of the floor that... No, I mean... She does not know about the microwave. I assume.
その目的を果たした後ならば、次はお前が契約できるように元の所有者と交渉してやってもいい。
When I return the IBM 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine, Ragnarok will be over, and the fate of the world would have already been decided.
そして、ラグナロックが勝利に終わろうと敗北に終わろうと、この法王院京馬の人生は、その頃にはも
う。Over? Complete?
いや、今の言葉は忘れてくれ。そんな先のことなど、今は考えている場合ではないからな。そうさ。そんな先のことは。
それより場所。
I know the translation said basho, said where was it, but Moika's phrasing was actually a lot more rude, if you would, blunt. Blunt is probably the better word. She literally was, but anyway, location. Geez, I had some good angst going there. She's just oblivious to the mood.
IBN 5100は柳林神社にあった。
Just then, I hear the sound of the door opening. Moika twitches. I look into the lounge and see Daru wiping the sweat off his brow with a towel as he comes in.
Guten Morgen.
Big boy! Good morning.
ずいぶん早いな。
Ever since university went into summer break, Daru has been coming to the lab in the morning less and less. But then again, he's also been staying up all night more and more.
昨日夕方から寝始めたからさ。朝5時に目覚めたぞなもし。ああ、暑い。午前中なのにこの暑さとかありえなさすぎだろ上皇。おかり。そちらのエロ、セクシーな三次元女性はどなたでありますか?
Oh my god, he really called them 3D to their face. That's unbelievable.
ああ、紹介しよう。シャイニングフィンガー、桐生萌香。
シャイニングフィンガーだと？俺のこの手が光ってうなる？
うならない。だが能力者だ。
能力とかねえよ。
見ればわかるはずだ。こいつは間違いなく能力者だよ。
まあいいや。よろしく桐生氏。
Even though Daru bowed his head, Moika doesn't so much as look at him. She's now looking down at her phone, not that she ever really looked away. Daru turns red.
なんという華麗なスルー。デボートだからって見下してやがりますか。くそー。さてはお主、スイーツかっこ笑いだな。
Alright, let us go to tips list and read what's Oh, we missed a few things last time. Alright. Mainstream woman. A derogatory term used by otaku to describe women who subscribe to a way of thinking incomprehensible to men. Such women are supposedly influenced by mainstream, quote-unquote, culture. Quote-unquote mainstream culture as promoted by women's magazines. Some claim that this phrase is used by men to justify their lack of success with women. Okay, dynamite is probably just dynamite, a nitroglycerine-based explosive invented by Alfred Nobel in 1866. An X-ray is, as obviously, a type of electromagnetic wave discovered by Wilhelm Röntgen, I'm butchering his name, in 1895, famous for its applications in medicine. And penicillin is the world's first antibiotic, discovered in 1929. Right. Oh.
萌えかよ。この男こそ俺のマイフェイバリットライトアーム。スーパーハッカーのダルだ。
I can't ever get over the fact that he calls him his favorite right arm. Moika lowers her chin imperceptibly. Was that supposed to be a bow? Her expression hasn't changed at all. Everything Daru says flows cleanly through one ear and out the other. And she was so eager to meet the super hacker before.
まさかこの人にやばいことでもしてたん？
やばいこととはなんだ。俺たちは撮影をしていただけだ。
撮影だと？それをネタに脅し、ついには性的なおもちゃに。
Oh gosh, daughter.
エロゲノを現実に持ち込むのはやめろ。
Get your head out of the toilet.
さあせん。
Daru's jokes aren't helping.
あ、そうそう。電話レンジだけどさ、ちょっと改良しようと思うんだよね。
改良？どこ？
ほら、今って結構めんどい手順が必要じゃん。D メールを過去に送るのにさ。おお。それをもっと簡単にできるようにしたくて。あ、それと電話レンジ専用携帯からの転送も可能にしようかと。
転送とは具体的には？
今は D メールの送信先は電話レンジにつなげた携帯だけっしょ。
That's right. In yesterday's experiments, countless of them, my phone was attached to the phone wave named subject to changes socket. So my inbox got flooded with emails.
それって結構不便じゃん。電話レンジ専用携帯に転送機能をつけちゃえば、その専用携帯を経由して好きな番号に D メールが送れるわけ。
Oh.
改良にはどれぐらいかかる？2、
3時間じゃね？オカリンも手伝ってくれたらだけど。
Hello, Frank. No, don't ever worry about not catching my stream. I don't take attendance, you know? I'm just happy that you're here, whenever you are. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Valentine's. I am just looking forward to the candy sale tomorrow. That's all that is for me. Thank you.
わかった。手伝おう。
OK。
Daru really is reliable. I walk up to him with my hand raised for a high five. But he completely ignores it, sits on the sofa, and begins eating. Damn it, pay attention, Daru. I slowly lower my hand. Whatever. Once the upgrades are complete, we'll gather the lab members and begin discussing serious email use. It's time to think about the practical applications of sending mail to the past. Another mail from Shiny Finger? Oh my god, she's flooded our inbox. You said something about sending emails to the past, didn't you? What does it mean? Tell me. I'm telling you, like, they're not being good, secretive people about this experiment. Daru, you idiot! How could you make such a basic mistake? Moika, whose eyes have never once left her phone, is now staring straight at me. I need to talk my way out of this somehow. She may just be a part-timer, but she's still a journalist of sorts. If she learns that we've built the world's first time machine, there's no way we'd be able to keep it under wraps. The organization is sure to find out. I can't let that happen.
聞き間違いだ。
Of all the ways to talk yourself out of it, I didn't expect it to be so plain, Okarin.
いい
Moika shakes her head.
はっきり聞こえた
Moika's pretty persistent. I know that because of her male attacks, she won't let me escape so easily. What should I do? In frustration, I put my phone to my ear.
俺だ。まずいことになった。いや、そうじゃない。8号機の情報が第三者に漏れた。分かっている。なんとかするさ。
At least the phone is on this time, right? Even though we're still speaking to absolutely nobody at all.
場合によっては口封じをしてでも食い止める。ああ、機関に知られるわけにはいかないからな。これがシュタインズゲートの選択だとしたらやりきれないな。案ずるな。地獄行きは聖戦の後と決めている。エル、サイ、
Kangaroo. Oh my god. I put my phone in my pocket and turned back to Moika.
誰と電話を
Absolutely nobody whatsoever. It's just us talking with our imaginary friend in our head.
お前には関係ない。
Moika looks down and begins typing another mail. FB? Are you FB? What does that mean? Yeah, what the hell does that mean? Since she didn't include her user's signature, does that mean she was in a hurry? Her expression didn't change at all, though. Anyway, I disregard the mail's contents and take one step towards Moika. She makes no attempt to escape. I'm standing between her and the door.
選べ。秘密を守ると誓うか。あるいは死か。
Oh no. We're gonna give her the dips, right? We're gonna tell her what's going on. Okarin.
今すぐに猶予はない。他に選択肢もない。我がラボの秘密を知った以上、貴様には覚悟を決めてもらうぞ。桐生萌香。
殺す
貴様が事実を公表しようとするならばな。この狂気のマッドサイエンティストは法院教義。あまり舐めない方が身のため。
何？オカリンまた始まったん？
Oh, Daru. Daru's standing behind me. I turn around in surprise.
桐生氏だっけ？オカリンのこれは一種の病気だから気にしないで OK。
Can't you see what's going on, Super Haka?
バカ者がお前のうかつな発言のせいで電話レンジカッコ仮のタイムマシンとしての機能がバレてしまったのだぞ。
タイムマシン。
In classic anime protagonist fashion, here we go.
今オカリンもうかつな発言を。
This is awful. Everything that could go wrong has. How do I recover? First, I need to silence more witnesses. Even more witnesses.
オカリン、タイムマシン実験する前にマユシンに唐揚げ温めさせてほしいな。
I dropped to my knees in utter despair. We're finished. It's impossible to talk our way out of this one.
桐生萌かすべて話そう。その上で頼みがある。
Is she going to become like lab member number 5? Right? Because there's us, there's Mayuri, Daru, Christina, Kurisu, sorry. Yeah, lab member number 5. Oh dear, let's go.
震えよ我が右腕。契約に基づき命じる。漆黒の極限をまといて我が望み、すなわち破壊の衝動を満たせ。かくして塵は塵へ、灰は灰へと帰る。
What? Okay. I pull hard with both my arms, tearing the microwave door free with a terrible screech. The screws were loosened, but it sounds like I might have broken something too. Well, whatever.
これじゃもう唐揚げ温められないよ。
マユリよ、これはすでに電子レンジではない。タイムマシンなのだ。
工房だよ。じゃあオカリン、新しく電子レンジ買ってきてよ。
そんな金はない。
Besides, this was Daru's idea. Removing the microwave door means we don't have to open it every time we want to send an email. But that also means that it's no longer self-contained. Like, if they're truly creating mini black holes within the microwave, that can't be good. Daru is currently reprogramming the microwave so that it won't stop when the doors open. He's already programmed the forwarding feature. Oh gosh, this girl. Moika takes a picture with her phone. I cover the lens with my hand.
撮影は禁止だと言っている。
記念に。
何の記念だ。とにかく撮るな。
Moika complies. I registered her as lab mem number 5 just a bit earlier. It was a choice between letting her leak words of the time machine or forcing her to join our group. I reluctantly chose the latter.
俺も随分甘くなったものだ。昔ならば容赦なく指圧師の命を絶っていたところだろう。
Moika is standing right next to me, but my monologue has no effect. Looks like she wants to ask me something.
なんだ。
本当にタイムマシン。
本当だ。お前にも後で見せてやる。だから絶対に口外するな。いいな。
Moika nods.
よし、 プログラム終わった。
Okay, Daru. Let's go. Kurisu lying on the sofa. She's been here this whole time? Wait. Oh, I can't read. Kurisu lying on the sofa looks up from the technical manual she was reading. She got here about 30 minutes ago.
それじゃあ実験再開ね。
でもまた店長さんに怒られないかな。
案ずることはない。俺は昨日ミスター・ブラウンとこう約束したのだ。今日はもう揺らさないと誓うとな。
As in any other day, there will be more shaking.
つまり揺らさないと約束したのは昨日だけであって、昨日から見るところの明日である今日は揺らしても問題ないのだ。
He truly has no respect for the landlord. Impressive.
何の解決にもなってないだろう。どうしてそこまで自信満々でいられるのか不思議。
つまりこう言いたいのか、クリスティーナ。ミスター・ブラウンはやれと
言っとらんわ。それに岡部みたいな兵糧が向かっていってもあの店長にはかなわないでしょ。
That is true. That guy looks like he works out.
ムキムキだもんね。
Alright, let's read this first. Lukako. Okay. The Jiro Froggies are responsible, but he was acting strange way before Jiro Froggies existed. Sorry, I say something impertinent. I'll be careful from now on. He'll be okay, right? P.S. I didn't swing Samidare again. There's no way to respond to that one. Okay. Unfortunately, it's impossible to experiment without shaking the building. I have no choice but to negotiate with Mr. Braun somehow. The other 4 members look at me in anticipation. Are they planning to sacrifice me?
それがシュタインズゲートの選択か。しかし
While trying to think of a way to avoid talking to the manager, I wander over to the window and look outside. Is oh my gosh, what is her actual name? Amane? Suzuha? The street below is mostly empty. That's Mr. Braun's daughter. That's the fabled daughter. A girl is polishing her bicycle in front of the building. A much younger girl is squatting next to her, watching her work. They're alone. I can only see the backs of their heads from here, but I know who they are.
そこのバイト戦士
Part-time warrior. When I call her, Suzuha looks left and right while wiping the sweat off her brow before finally looking up here. The girl beside her also looks up. This cute little girl is Tenno Zinae, Mr. Braun's only daughter. Looks like she came to play with her father today. I've always wondered how it's possible for such a young Wow, okay, let me try that again. I've always wondered how it's possible for such a muscular man to spawn such a cute girl. Spawn is a interesting choice of word there. Naya bows her head when we make eye contact. I return a nod, then call out to Suzuha.
そこで何をしている？
見ればわかんじゃん。自転車磨いてんだよ。
今日はバイトじゃないのか？
バイトだよ。だからここにいんだし。
You're polishing your bicycle even though you're at work? I mean, I guess the store barely has any customers. To put it bluntly, was there even a need for a part-timer?
彼女まだ自転車いじってたの？
I can hear Kurisa's sour voice from inside the lab.
さっき私が来た時も階段の前にいて思いっきり睨まれた。
Yeah, I think by this point we've deduced that she is probably from a different world line, where Kurisa is like either her personal or public enemy. Looks like they're still fighting.
おいバイト戦士、ミスター・ブラウンはどうしている？
ミスター・ブラウン？誰？
Tenoji.
1階のジャンク屋の店長のことだ。
ジャンク屋じゃなくてブラウン管専門ショップでしょ。
My assistant's so picky. Junk shop was just a joke to add a little Hoin Kyoma spice to the mix.
ああ、ミスター・ブラウンってそういう意味か。お父さんの名前はミスター・ブラウンじゃないよ。
The little girl diligently corrects us on her father's name. She must not get the joke.
店長は出張サービス中。しばらく帰還しないんじゃないかな。
何？それは本当か？
あんた、じゃなきゃ私、ここでサボってないよ。あ、何？サボってることは店長に言いますよ。じゃあ、今度自転車に乗せて。
Oh, she is masterful in negotiating. Let's go. It's a blessing from the gods. I give my gratitude to part-time warrior and shift my attention back inside. Now they can experiment.
聞いた通り、
Fire away.
これこ
Got
そ
in.
シュタインズゲートの選択なのだろう。ミスター・ブラウンは今不在。すなわちそれは実験し放題であることを意味する。
結局根本的解決はまた先送りするのか？
シュタインズゲートの選択だと言っている。
It's the choice of Steins Gate.
何でもいいからさ、とりあえず電話レンジセカンドエディションバージョン 1.03 を試したいんだけど。
The Phone Wave Second Edition, version 1.03.
セカンドエドションバーゼロション。
Mayuri.
セカンドエディションバージョン 1.03
She truly has flowers for heads. I mean, flowers for brains. How did we get to 1.03?
そんなやぼったい言い方はよせ。この改良型はヘブンリーメリーゴーラウンドだ。
Heavenly merry-go-round.
名前なんてどうでもいいだろ。いいから実験を。
The sound of a camera interrupts our quarrel. Moika has her phone pointed at us. How many times have I told her not to take pictures?
楽しそうだったから。
Mayuri smiles happily. Daru doesn't react. Kurisu turns away in a huff.
そんなわけない。少なくとも私はこのサークルのノリにうんざりしてただけよ。
それにしてもこの助手ツンデレ
Tsundere.
である。
Alright. We're gonna
誰
be
がツンデレ
timely.
だ。
We're gonna be timely with our tips list. Ready? Tsundere, a girl who is usually aloof and acerbic, tsun, but becomes affectionate, dere, when alone with her romantic interest. However, the definition has been getting more broad recently.
おお、マキセシってツンデレの意味わかるん？
I think we've deduced that she's secretly a otaku anime head,
知
at
らないわ。
least.
どう見ても知っているな。顔にそう書いてある。
Kurisa bites her lip. So she is familiar with the otaku culture. I wonder how she got that knowledge while living in America.
早く実験を。
Moika's tired of waiting. She's shown great interest in a time machine ever since we told her the truth. Of course, I made her promise never to write an article about it. I threatened to take her phone away if she breaks her oath. The phone wave, name subject to change, is ready to send a D-mail whenever we are.
じゃあオカリンの携帯に転送されるように設定するから。
Dadu types my phone's mail address into the X68000's keyboard. We decided Mayuri was going to be the one to send the D-mails, so she starts typing on her phone. We set the microwave timer to 60 sharp and press start. Even though the door has been removed, the microwave runs like always. The discharge phenomenon occurs, and Mayuri's mail goes through the phone wave, name subject to changes, dedicated phone to mine. Let's go! Oh, Mayuri. Mayushi.
これは
Yeah, so it goes back 2 days, right? Because we're at August 3rd and the email was received on August 1st. Moika stares at my phone in what I assume is disbelief, though it's hard to tell given her lack of expression.
どう？これで電話レンジカッコ仮が紛れもなくタイムマシンだと分かっただろう。
Moika just keeps staring at my phone. Part-time warrior's voice comes from outside the window. I decide to ignore her. Mr. Braun's one thing, but she doesn't scare me at all. I feel like if anything, she's the one we should be scared of. I assemble all the lab members, including Moika, for a meeting.
第73回円卓会議を始めようと思う。
I swear to God, Okarin is like those bosses that would make sure to take everyone's time on a Friday afternoon and to talk about absolutely nothing at all.
昨日は第66回だったぞ。間の6回はどこに消えた？
Alright, who typed to us? Of course. What's a round table conference? Tell me. She is awfully curious.
細かいことを気にするとは器の小さいやつめ。だからクリスティーナは助手止まりなのだ。
Alright, well, that hit a little closer to home than I expected it to be.
だから私は助手でもクリスティーナでもないとあれほど。
I ignore Kurisa's complaints and proceed.
オペレーションウルド第一段階では D メールが送れること D メールの性能について検証した。
We discovered that we could only send up to 36 English characters. Is she gonna ask about Operation Ord? I knew it! Operation Ord sounds military. Oh, is she going to contribute via text always?
今日の実験では作戦を第2段階へと進め、この D メールをより実践的に使ってみようと思う。
実践的か。朝に届くようにして、おはようオカリンってちゃんと見てもらえるようにするんだね。
そんなわけがあるか。そんなものはチラシの裏にでも書いておけ。
チラシの裏じゃオカリンに届かないよ。
俺が言っている実践的というのはすなわち
Mayuri-san sure is funny. Yes, yes, she is. In a very pure and childish way. I take a short pause to look at all four members, then I lower my voice.
過去を変えられるかどうかだ。
But I think we need to tread very carefully along those lines, don't we, Okarin? Like, we've been told that if the diversions get past a certain point, it's gonna be dangerous. Shock ripples through the room.
ちょっと待って、そんなの危険すぎる。あんた神にでもなったつもり？
Yeah.
おや、助手よ。何が危険だというのだ？
Okay, what is she saying? Change the past. I want to try. I still don't. I don't quite have my fingers on Moika yet. I don't know how I feel about her.
タイムパラドックスよ。もしも仮にパラドックスが発生した瞬間に世界が吹き飛んだら、あんたどうするつもり？
I think John Titor had mentioned that there will not be a paradox, right? The whole world from past to the future will rewrite itself such that it becomes consistent.
その時は俺もお前も死んでいるだろう。
そんな無責任な考えで過去を変えようなんてふざけてるの？まさかあんた本気で世界に混沌をどうたらとかを実行に移そうとしてるんじゃないでしょうね。
いやいや、それはないわ。牧瀬氏、オカリンの言うことはもっと適当に受け流しておけ。
What's this about chaos? Are you a bad guy, Okarin-kun? Okabe-kun? Moika. Well, Okarin sure is gonna be happy about that.
そう？
大丈夫だよ。オカリンはね、本当はとってもいい人なんだから。
俺に対する評価など聞いてはいないが、クリスティーナの疑問には答えておく。
Alright. What is she saying? I disagree. You won't lend me the IBN 5100, Mimi. She is kind of cute. I'll be honest.
確かに俺の野望は世界に混沌をもたらすことだ。しかし、それを実行に移すにはあまりにも準備が足りなさすぎる。ましてや、18文字しか送れないメールではできることなどほとんどないだろう。ゆえに今回は俺の野望、プロジェクトカオティックについてはひとまず置いておく。
Project Chaotic. Alright.
プロジェクトカオティック。思いつき？
I'm sure he did.
牧瀬氏正解。
イエス。
たった今思いついてとりあえず行ってみたっていうオチかと。オカリンっていつもそうなんだよな。
俺を分析するな、ダル。あとそこの助手、正解したかのようなガッツポーズをよせ。俺をバカにしてるのか。
Okabe-kun's funny too. He's a little crazy.
ねえねえ、それじゃあ実践的な使い方ってどんな使い方なのかな。
過去を変える具体的内容について詳しく。
まずこれはあくまで検証実験だということを忘れるな。 過去を変えられるかどうかを確かめられればそれでいいのだから、変える事象は些細なことで問題ない。
Okay.
岡部、あんたバタフライ効果って知ってる？
Mm-hmm.
もちろんだ。
Oh my gosh, Moika. I have never heard of the butterfly effects. Everyone's so smart. I can't follow the conversation. I wonder, was it red highlighted? I don't think it was, right?
ああ、あれっしょ。
I think they will
風が
explain
吹け
it.
ばおケアが儲かるってやつ。
Mm-hmm.
あ、いや、それは同じ意味のようだけど違うような。
北京で蝶が羽ばたくとニューヨークで嵐が起きるだろ。
あ、そうそう、それカオス理論の一つ。
Chaos theory.
つまりあんたの言う些細なことでも意図的に変えれば未来に重大な影響を及ぼすかもしれない。
Okay. Chaos theory. Ugh. The theory that even if something can be expressed with a simple formula, it is hard to perfectly predict its outcome. However, this doesn't mean that the result is random. It means that the slightest variation in initial conditions can cause a wildly diverging outcome. This theory only applies to long-term predictions.
その責任をどう取るつもり？
タイターはこう言っていた。世界は多世界解釈で成り立っていると。
だから過去を変えてもいいって？あんなうさんくさい自称タイムトラベラーの妄想を信じるの？
Many worlds? You mean there are more worlds just like this one? I don't believe it.
妄想だと証明できるのか？
妄想をよりどころにして行動した結果、取り返しのつかないことになったらどうするのかって言ってる。
Teresa and I glare at each other. Okay. What does Moika have to say? I don't think this argument is going anywhere. I kind of agree with that, yeah. For some reason, I always end up getting emotional whenever I argue with this impertinent assistant of mine. Such weakness is unbefitting of an insane mad scientist. I need to calm down.
クリスティーナよ。お前は以前こう言っていたな。仮説を積み上げて理論が観測されたとき、それは本物になる。そうやって現代物理学は宇宙のすべての真実を理解すると矛盾しているぞ。
いいえ、してない。この電話レンジの原理にはまだ仮説すら構築されていない。今の私たちは手探り状態と言える。こんな状態で過去を変えてみようなんてリスクが大きすぎる。せめてもうちょっと調べてからにすべき。
Oh, so she's not unconditionally opposed?
実は試してみたくてうずうずしているのではないか？
そんなこと。
Kurisu quickly looks away.
そもそも助手よ。お前は電話レンジカッコ仮はタイムマシンではないと思いたがっていたのではなかったかな？タイムマシン
I
で
feel
ない
that she has
過
accepted
去を変え
that.
ることなどできない。それが証明できるかもしれないのになぜ否定する？
うるさいな。
それにタイムパラドックスのことを言うならばセルンはどうだ？
Sometimes I think Rintaro is like quite people smart, if that makes sense. I think he can sort of spot the desires and the weaknesses of individuals, even though he is very
100人以上の人間を過去に送り込み
wacky in the head himself.
タイムパラドックスの一つや二つ起きていても不思議ではない。
あんな非人道的な実験をしてる連中と同じレベルまで落ちるつもり？
人体実験などしないしできないのだから安心しろ。
Okay. CERN? Did you say CERN? Oh, you're in for a ride, Moika. This is not what I want to do. Suddenly, Mayuri raises her hand. She was staring blankly at us this whole time, so I'm a bit surprised.
オカリンオカリン、あのね、マユシーはよくわかんないんだけど、過去を変えるって何をどう変えるの？
Finally, some constructive conversation.
では答えよう。俺がこの作戦において何をしたいかというと、宝くじを当てるのだ。
That is very grounded. Everyone except for Morika stares at me open-mouthed.
僕は賛成。金があれば PC パーツ買えるし、メイクインにも行きまくれるじゃん。むしろ試さない方がおかしいっしょ。
That's my super hacker.
現金だな、オカリン。マユシーは悲しいです。
Why?
もっとね、世界が平和になる方法とかを考えるべきじゃないかな。
Oh, Mayuri.
例えばね、世界中のすべての人がウーパクッションを持っているようにするとか。
She's hopeless, but at the same time, my gosh, she is absolutely precious.
世界が平和にだと？なんだその偽善は。俺を誰だと思っている？狂気のマッドサイエンティスト。
岡部、志が低すぎ。
Oh, I'm surrounded by idealists, except for Daru
そ
apparently.
もそも趣旨を履き違えるな。
I feel you though. I feel you. I'd love to win the lottery too.
世界平和だとか志など知ったことではない。これは過去を変えられるかどうかを確かめる実験なのだ。最も分かりやすいのは宝くじを当てられるか当てられないかだろう。
でも最大の目的はお金だろ。
金を手に入れればこんなオンボロビルからもおさらばだ。大ビルか UPX に事務所を構えてやる。
ほら、やっぱり。
綺麗事ではないのだ。事務所を移れば開花のムキムキ店長の影に怯えず実験もやり放題。金があれば未来ガジェットに使える研究費も確保できる。
I mean, fair. Okay.
それに例えば100万円あればマユリの大好きなバナナはトラックの荷台が山盛りになるほど買えるのだぞ。
トラックの荷台山。
まゆりさん、このゴーツくばりに惑わされないで。
黙れセレブセブンティーン。
Oh, now she has a different name. Celeb 17.
セレンディピティ？
セレブセブンティーン。
何よそれ。
親の金でホテル住まいをしている分際で人のことをゴーツクバリなどと言うな。
The plight of the poor. Kurisu puts on a sulky expression. I'm 18 now, she protests, but I ignored her. It doesn't matter if she's 18. Celeb 17 sounds better.
萌香さん、あなたはどう思いますか？
No reaction from Moika. Whatever my assistant was trying, it didn't work. I have no idea what Moika's thinking, but I'll treat her lack of opposition as approval.
不満があるならば代案を出すがいい。過去が変わったと分かりやすく認識できる些細な事象だ。何かあるか？
私が今泊まっているホテルを変えてみる。
Kurisu's voice lacks conviction.
俺たちには全く無関係な話だ。セレブ17は品川だろうかウグイス谷だろうがどこへでも好きに移ればいい。
そんな言い方しなくてもいいだろ
っていうか、なぜにウグイス谷？
あそこにはラブホ街が。
そういうくだらないこと言ってるとロボトミー手術してあんたの前頭葉をかき出すぞ。
Exposed, Okarin. Holy crap, a lobotomy? That's mad scientist territory. Right, lobotomy. A surgical brain treatment for mental disorders. A small hole is made in the skull, and the frontal lobe is severed with a long scalpel. There are cases where this technique has cured mental disorders, enough to earn the inventor a Nobel Prize. However, the technique has also caused serious side effects, including loss of humanity. By the 1970s, many countries have banned the process.
じゃあ、いつも買ってるジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを分かっ
マユリは一生唐揚げを貪っていろ。
That is terrible thing to say, Okarin. Silence descends upon us. Kurisu and Mayuri are still thinking, but I doubt they'll come up with anything good. As for Moika, I can't tell what she's thinking or if she's even thinking at all. She's just staring at her phone, motionless. She's not even typing for a change. Daru has already declared his support for me. Now he's browsing Moi news sites as if this whole thing doesn't concern him.
結局タイムマシンを前にしても思いつくことはそれほどないということだ。お前たちの想像力も実に大したことがないな。代案がなければ俺の案を採用する。
Let's get rich! Kurisu frowns, but she doesn't raise any more complaints. As I thought, she, too, wants to know if we can change the past. She's a scientist through and through, and if I'm not mistaken, she has a bit of mad in her too. Let's go. I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。これよりオペレーションウルド第2段階に移行する。ああ、問題ない。責任はすべてこの法王院今日も取る。迷惑はかけんさ。そうだ。これが俺の選択であり、同時にシュタインズゲートの選択でもある。聖戦は間近だ。エル、プサイ、コングル。
That's gonna get stuck in my head. I put my phone away and look at my lab members.
では作戦開始。
Nobody moves a muscle. They just look at each other.
開始って言われても具体的に何をすればええの？
俺に指示されなければ何もできないのか。
まずは宝くじを買ってこなくちゃ。
いえ、過去の当選番号を手に入れればいいのよ。
その通りだ、セレブセブンティーン。よくわかっているじゃね
セレブセブンティーン言うな。
I think 17 is because she was on the magazine or the journal when she was 17, right?
つうかさ、宝くじにもいろいろ種類があるっしょ。ここはやっぱ夢のサマージャンボ行くしかなくね？
Dream Summer Jumbo.
それね、こないだテレビの CM で見たよ。
当選発表はされたのか？
来週か再来週だったはず。
それでは意味がないではないか。D メールは過去にしか送れないのだぞ。
ああ、そうだよな。じゃあサマージャンボの抽選日まで待つとか。
本末転倒だ。サマージャンボにこだわるな。一番近い時期に当選発表が行われた宝くじを探すのだ。
ふむ、ちょっとググってみるわ。
Daru starts searching on his computer. Meanwhile, Chris is thinking hard.
例えば未来から当選番号が送られてきたとして、私は信じるかしら。
But what's the harm?
あのね、マユシーはそもそも宝くじの買い方知らないな。
Oh, it's okay. Don't get into it.
そうよ
Leave
ね。
gambling alone.
10代の女の子は宝くじは買わないと思う。
萌香は買ったことは？
Oh yeah, she does appear to be a little older. When I call out to Moika, standing alone in the corner of the room, her shoulders twitch. Then she shakes her head a little bit.
オカリーは買ったことあるの？
ロト6を1回だけやったことがある。
I didn't even get a penny.
お、ロト6ならちょうどいいかも。あれって確か当選番号を毎週発表してるし。
A quick search reveals that Lotto 6 announces winning numbers every Thursday. We're on Tuesday. They've also posted last week's first through 7th place numbers on their homepage.
この当たり番号を D メールで送るの？
そういうことだ。もちろんこれがロト6の当選番号だと補足してだが。
先週の一等だと2億とか。
What? 200 million? That's like more than 2 million USD by this point. I think my heart skipped a beat there.
いや待て、一等はまずい。
なんで
2億はさすがにビビっちゃうわよね。
Oh, Chris is getting tempted too.
いや、そうでもなく、一等は目立ちすぎる。
は？
わからないのか。俺は期間に追われている身なのだぞ。もしロト6で一等を出してマスコミから取材を受けることになってみろ。立ちどころに存在が知られてしまうことになる。
Publicity. That's
なら
right.
んわ。
じゃあマユシーが当選したことにすればいいんじゃないかな。
ダメだ。オペレーションウルト第2段階だ。そこのセレセブが言ったようにリスクがあるのも事実。
セレセブって なよ。
責任は取るという意味で俺が当選者とならなければ。
まさかあんた金を自分のものにしたいだけじゃなかろうな。
I ignore Celeb Sev's remark. The prospect of pocketing 200 million yen is certainly appetizing, but that would be too big a change to the past. Just like Celeb Sev said, we can't ignore the butterfly effect. We should flap our wings as softly as possible. I'm not scared or anything, really.
というわけでここは目立ちすぎずに2等を狙ってみようと思うのだが、ダリオ、2等の賞金は？
前回の配当金だと2300万円。
Even that's a lot.
3等を狙ってみようと思うのだが、
それだと70万まで減るけど。
That's like 7K. That's a decent amount of money, but it's not enough to attract attention, I think.
ああ、それでいい。その辺が妥当だろう。
Yeah.
岡部って結構チキンね。
さっきまでタイムパラドックスのリスクを心配していたとは思えない言い草だな、セレセブよ。
お願いだからその呼び方やめて。せめて助手にして。それに私はあんたの考え方に納得はしてない。
That's how we get you, Kurisu. We'll get you accept one little thing at a time, or you opt for the next worst option, and eventually you'll cave.
リスクを考えて多すぎず少なすぎずの絶妙な金額を設定しようとしているのに、お前の方がよほど業をつくばりだぞ。
どうだか。
I decided to let Celeb Sev have the last word.
70万円だとバナナはトラックの荷台山盛りになるかな。
Nobody said anything about using the entire dividend on bananas, but it looks like Mayuri intends to do so. Let's ignore the glutton for now.
3等なら数字を5個的中させる必要があるを。
Last week's 6 winning numbers were 02, 12, 19, 34, 35, and 40. The bonus number was 08. The first prize is for matching all 6 numbers. Second prize is for matching 5 numbers plus the bonus number. And the third prize is for matching only 5.
萌え君、新たにラボメンとなったお前に最初の任務を与える。
Moika stares at me. She clearly didn't expect her name to be called.
D メールとして送る文面を考えてもらおう。何も知らない1週間前の俺にロト6を買おうと思わせるような文章を考えてくれ。
私が
メールマンなのだからそういうのは得意だろ。
Moika doesn't seem that interested, but she nods. Alright, let's see. This is like the first proper big experiment. We set the phone wave name subject to change to forward to my phone.
先週の木曜日っていうことは5日前か。D メールはそこに送るの？
Kurisu puts on her lab coat before checking the phone attached to the phone wave, name subject to change.
抽選日が5日前だからそれより前に買っとかないとダメじゃね？
だったら1週間前ね。7日は168時間だからちょっと調整して170シャープでセットしましょう。
Moika has finished typing the email into my phone. 02, 12, 19, 34, 35, 37, buy load 6, sure to win. That's actually pretty clear. but I most definitely would have deleted that. That looks so much like spam. We replaced a number 40 with 37. This way, we won't get first or second prize.
まあこんなものだろうな。
We can only send 36 bytes. There's only so much we can say.
なんだかとってもうさんくさいね。
Mm-hmm.
作り直す。
I stopped Moika from erasing the mail.
これでいい。他にやりようがないだろう。確かにうさんくさいかな。
大丈夫だよ。むしろね、オカリンはうさんくさいものが大好きだからぴったりだと思うな。
That's not entirely incorrect, but it feels like she's making fun of me. In any case, our preparations are complete. It's hard to believe that this is all it takes to send emails to the past.
さて、シュタインズゲートを開くときだ。
Oh, let's go. Are we
前
gonna
か
be
ら気になって
rich?
たんだけど、そのシュタインズゲートって何なの？
オカリンの口癖なんだよね。
シュタインズゲートはシュタインズゲートだ。それ以上でも以下でもない。
説明になってない。
いちいち水を差すな。今考えるべきはそこではないだろう。
Alright, let's send it. Let's go.
じゃあレンジ起動させるぜよ。
I swallow hard. The turntable begins to spin backwards as the microwave comes to life. The timer ticks down. 163, 162, 161. Change the past. It seems very simple to do. But just like Kurisa said, there's no telling what might happen. I said I'd take responsibility. But that was just talk. If a time paradox does occur, it could do irreparable damage to the world I know. 150, 149, 148. How am I supposed to take responsibility for that? Lightning crackles in the air around us. It's working. All I need to do is to press the button. 136, 135, 134. I can't stop now. I want to see what lies beyond. Curiosity pushes me forward. There is no way this will destroy the world. There is no way. 122, 121, 120.
コングル
I pressed a button. My phone displays a flying mail animation and the words sending mail. 116, 115. This is the first time we've seen this animation. A wave of vertigo washes over me. It feels as if my feet have left the ground. Okay. Suddenly, my vision blurs and everything turns monochrome. Is the ground shaking? Every cell in my body is screaming. This is wrong.
オカリン、どうかした？
Are we the only one feeling this? Mayuri's voice brings me to my senses. I realize that color has returned to the world. What was that just now? Is that the price that we must pay? Mayuri waves her hand in front of my face. After blinking several times, I notice I'm standing stock still, gripping my phone. My phone should be displaying mail sent, but it is not. Instead, it's showing a normal standby display. Something isn't right here. Did we jump word line again? I look around. I'm inside the lab. The phone wave, name subject to change, isn't on. When I sent the mail, the timer read 115. In other words, it should still be running for about 2 more minutes. Yet now, the phone wave name subject to change is silent. I scan the room. Other things feels wrong. Just a few seconds ago, Daru was sitting in front of the X68000, but now he's sitting in front of the lounge computer. We definitely jumped word line. Did he teleport? At least I don't remember seeing Daru get up and move to the lounge. Kuris is sitting cross-legged on the sofa, reading a massive technical book. She should be in the development room too. Moika is standing at the edge of the development room. Nothing particularly different about her. Mayuri is next to me, looking at me with a confused expression. This is wrong.
マユリ、俺は何分ぐらいここに立っていた？
どういうこと？
いいから教えてくれ。
30秒ぐらいじゃないかな。
30秒？本当か？
急に電話レンジちゃんのところに歩いて行ったかと思ったら、携帯を取り出してね、すごくハーハー言い始めて。
マユシ、今の言葉もう一度よろう。
Daru calls out from the lounge.
すごくハーハー言い始めて。
はあはあってとこだけリピート。
Oh my god, Daru, stop.
もっと色っぽく。
Why does Daru's sound so weird? But okay, whatever. Kurisa and Daru are exchanging their usual banter. How can these guys be so calm? I just sent a mail that may have changed the past. Why aren't they interested in the result?
そうだ。メールは？
I quickly check my mail. You never... Oh? You did get it. By Loto 6? Sure to win.
メールは1週間前に届いている。
Wait a second. So maybe we didn't jump our line, or if we didn't jump our line, but why are we the only one with the knowledge? Okay.
何のこと？
金は？ロト6は当たったのか？
I searched my memories, but turned up nothing. No memories of buying a ticket, no memories of winning third place, nothing.
そこのセルセブよ。俺は3等当てたか？
だからセレセブって言うな。で、3等って何のことよ？
She has no idea. Maybe we treated it like spam.
何？
And that was it. Again, this feeling of disconnect. We're the only one with such a memory. Actually, now I think about it, the first time that we jumped Warline, right, we did send Daru something and he got like a message too. So these D-mails do follow us for some reason.
今何と言った？
何よ。
今何と言ったんだ？
Kurisu glares back at me.
文句あるの？私が何を言おうと勝手。
そうではなく、三頭って何のことと言っただろう？ロト6の三頭だ。
は？
Kurisu gives me a puzzled look. It doesn't seem like she's messing with me.
ダル、俺はたった今ロト6の当たり番号を電話レンジカッコ借りて送った。そうだな。おお、
Daru's eyes light up.
その発想はなかったわ。もしかして D メールでその方法を使えば僕ら億万長者じゃね？ PC パーツ買えるしメイクインにも行きまくれる。
So they didn't even have that meeting of conversation. They didn't even have that conversation in this universe. So how has the world changed? This is wrong.
マイリー、バナナでトラックの荷台を満杯にするって喜んでたよな。
トラックの荷台？誰が満杯にするの？
This is wrong. I look at Moika. She's staring at the floor like usual, but I don't miss the confused glance she's throwing my way.
待て待て、たった今オペレーションウルドの第2段階を実行に移しただろ。
We jumped world line. That was never
第
a
2
thing
段
over
階っ
here.
て過去を変えられるかどうか
Oh
を
my
確かめる
God.
実験のことでしょ。
I'm sorry that we had to sit through over an hour and a half of like filler lightheartedness to get to the good story part. But here we are.
そうだ、そのことだ。
だから今みんなで考えてるんじゃん。
何？
どんな内容を送れば過去が変わったかわかるだろうねって。
でもオカリンが言ったロト6のアイディアはグッジョブと言わざるを得ない。
We should check if the winning numbers are the same.
でも
Maybe they're
そんな
different.
の現金だってマヨシーは思うな。あ、現金は現金でもね、ゆきちさんいっぱいっていう意味じゃなくて。
そこは説明しなくてもわかると思う。
ほんと？よかった。でね、現金だからもっと世界が平和になりますようにみたいなのにしようよ。
I'm glad that she's still the same person.
例えばね、
Almost.
世界中のすべての人がウーパクッションを持っているようにするととっても幸せだと思うよ。
That's the same conversation.
それで幸せになるのはちびっことまゆしだけだろ、上皇。
What? What are these guys saying? They're acting like I never sent that email with the winning numbers.
あの、
And Lukako showed up.
こんにちは。
The front door opens slowly and Lukako sticks his head inside.
ルカくんだ。いらっしゃい。すみません。急にお邪魔してしまって。
So he doesn't just wear Miko clothes, he dresses like a girl usually too. Lukako bows his head apologetically. Mayuri, Kurisu, and Daru go into welcome mode. Moika keeps staring at her phone. But I'm not in any condition to greet Lukako. I can't stop sweating, and it's not because of the heat. I don't know what's going on anymore. Questions keep spinning around in my head.
ルカくん、マユシーのコス来てくれる気になったの？だったら嬉しいな。あ、いえ、そうじゃなくて。
Lukako looks at me apologetically, like he wants to say something. What is it? I reply mechanically. My mind is still blank.
実は岡部さんじゃなくて京馬さんに謝らないといけないことが。
What's wrong? What could he have to apologize for? Timidly, Lukako holds out his hand, and there, between his fingers, is a Lotto 6 ticket. And the numbers are the same as the one in my email. I grab Lukako by his slender wrist.
ルカ子、お前これをどこで？
Maybe we asked him to buy it for us?
痛いです。オカリ、ルカ君をいじめちゃダメだよ。
Mayuri gets between us. I let go reluctantly.
岡部、あんたどうしたの？さっきからなんか変よ。
暑さでやられた？
So somehow, instead of just a male traveling, we traveled too. Well, we jumped world lines. So there must be a separate condition beyond sending the D-mail
だが教え
that
てく
we
れ。
are causing us
そ
to
のロト
jump
シックス
world
の件をどこで
lines.
手に入れた？
僕、京馬さんに数字を教えてもらって。
教えた。俺が。
Lukako nods with teary
京
eyes.
馬さんから当たるかもしれないからこの数字で買ってみろって言われて。
本当か？それはいつ？
1週間前です。
Damn, you passed me. What were you thinking? This wasn't supposed to happen. However, the past certainly has changed. Or has it? It seems like it has, but at the same time, the present seems to have changed too.
え、じゃあもしかしてルカシロト6当てたの？
わあ、じゃあオカリンは超能力者だね。
岡部、
Has anyone figured it out?
電話レンジで当たり番号を送ったの？
Yes, Kurisu, thank you. Her question makes no sense.
なぜ問いかけなのだ？お前も見ていたはずだ。
見ていた？何を？
Disconnect. Our stories don't match. Not the first time this has happened.
3等の当選番号はついさっきだ。お前たちも一緒にいた。全員で話し合ってその方法を選んだ。そして過去は変わった。変わったんだ。
I glance at the phone wave, name subject to change. There's no denying it now. That grotesque appliance, the bastard child of microwave and cell phone, actually changed the past. We have the power of a god. Though I still don't know why everyone else forgot about it.
そんなことよりルカシいくら当たったん？70万だな。3等だ。
I answer with conviction. However,
いえ、
this is the first place prize. Lukako begins fidgeting, something strange about his behavior.
本当にごめんなさい、京馬さん。せっかくこんなすごいこと教えてもらったのに、僕数字を1個間違えて記入しちゃって。
Oh no. I stare at the numbers on the ticket in Lukako's trembling hands.
18が19だったら、京馬さんのおっしゃる通り3等だったんです。
Oh, okay. That's fine.
惜しすぐる。
I'm pretty sure I sent it with a 19. I'll know if I check my phone's send history. Alright, it's prompting us to do that, I think. I take out my phone and bring up the send history.
なぜだ。ないぞ。
It's gone. Why? The email I sent has vanished from my sent history, just like everyone's memories. The email should be there, but it's not. Almost as if it never existed in the first place. But what about the one that we received? Okay, hold on. What about the one that we received? Oh my god. Here we go. Buy Loto 6. This one? We did receive it with a 19. Yeah, so he did fill it in wrong. Okay. I ignore the worried stares of my lab members and head outside for some fresh air. I need to calm down and figure this out. The ticket Lukako bought turned out to be a 4th place. The price is just 5,000 yen.
そこの岡部倫太郎さ。
Yes, Suzuha. Suzuha calls out to me. She's still polishing her bicycle. Tenojinae is squatting next to her, watching her work with great interest. The 2 questions come to mind. 1. How long has she been polishing that thing? 2. Just how much free time does the Brawn Tube workshop has?
洗脳されたような顔してるよ。大丈夫？
洗脳。俺が。
ここには他に誰もいないじゃん。
はあ。そうだ。
それはどっちに対するそうだな。洗脳されたこと？他に誰もいないこと？
洗脳されたことだ。
されたの？
I think Suzuha comes from a time where brainwashing is a thing. Suzuha suddenly steps up to me and grabs my face. Then she forces my eyes open with her index finger and thumb.
何をする？
動かないで。
Suzuha peers into my eye with serious expression. But a second later, she lets go and steps back.
大丈夫。洗脳されてない。
なんだと？
I think she comes from the future.
洗脳されてる時ってさ、下まぶたの中によくチップが仕込まれてることがあるんだよね。
A chip? Immediately after saying that, Suzuha gasps and covers her mouth. Then she puts her hand on my shoulder and gives me an embarrassed smile.
今のは機密扱いでお願い。
Don't tell me, is she?
そうか。お前も機関に捕らえられていた経験があるのだな。
機関？セルンのことだっけ？
いや、皆まで言うな。お前の苦しみ、俺にはよく理解できる。
Alright, where's the mail? Ferris. Raine Kakeru's second opening theme, Nia. First played in episode 14, Nyan. It's super cool. Nyan. Nya. It looks like big news last year in Shibuya's indie scene, but I never thought she'd make a major debut. Nya. Aine kakeru. Speaking of which, Mayuri loves that show. Is it even popular with teenage girls? Versus the land has provoked a wrath of God. Yes, we're gonna use this. All right. Okay. Let us finish this conversation with Suzuha, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Like I mentioned earlier, we're keeping to that 2-hour limit today.
機関がひた隠しにする巨大洗脳施設、通称アポカリプス・オブ・ガリアン。あそこはまさに生きる地獄。二度と思い出したくないのだな。
そう圧砲なんとかって名前じゃない気もするけど、生き地獄だったのは確か。
やはりお前とは良き仲間になれそうだ、バイト戦士よ。聖戦の日は近いぞ。
Suzuha lifts her hand in a half-hearted gesture of enthusiasm.
バイトのお姉ちゃん、洗脳って何
Nae asks as she tugs on the hem of Suzuha's clothes. That's something a little girl should know.
それにはこの王院京馬が答えてやろう。
いいです。
You're creepy, Okarin.
え
Nae hides behind Suzuha.
苗は岡部倫太郎が怖いみたいだね。
シェスター・ブラウンよ。俺にイフを抱くのはいいが、同時に世界を股にかけるマッドサイエンティストへの敬意も払うべきだぞ。
世界を股にかけてるの？
いかにも。俺の天才的な灰色の脳細胞は世界各国の首脳が欲しがるほどのものなのだ。
Still clinging to Suzuha's waist, Naya opens her eyes even wider and gasps in admiration.
洗脳ってのは今みたいなことを言うんだよ、苗。
何を言う、そこのバイト戦士。俺は真実しか話していないのだから、これは洗脳などではない。
オカリンおじさんは嘘ついたの？
誰がおじさんか。
It's Oji-san is kind of like sir in a way in English. Let me think about. Yeah, I think sir might be the best translation, but it's usually used for older men, if you would.
子供相手に怒鳴っちゃダメだよ。怯えてるじゃん。
But Mister makes me sound old. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. What a disgrace. No, there's no point getting angry at a child. I need to show composure as an adult. Is that Daru? That must be a Daru. You're just a perv. It's okay.
それよりオカリ、大丈夫かな？
I can hear voices from the second story window, and since we can hear them clearly from here, Suzuha starts chuckling.
もしかしてずっと聞いていたか。
ごめん。盗み聞きするつもりはなかったけど、どうしても聞こえちゃうからさ。
Especially with the windows open. Can you imagine?
タイムマシンのことも。
ああ、うん。 聞いちゃった。やるね、この。
She strikes my upper arm in what I assume is a gesture of encouragement. What is way to go, you supposed to mean?
口外したりしていないだろうな。もし誰かに喋ったりしてみろ。俺はお前の口を封じなければならなく。
The people in the know are growing. Oh my
喋ってない
gosh.
よ。私って結構口は固いからさ。
だったらいい。それで一つ聞くが、たった今2階で放電現象が起きたのを見たか？
放電？昨日みたいなグラグラ揺れるやつ？
I nod.
さっき1回やったよね。店長いないから助かったね。揺れて怖かった。
I ignored the little girl's honest impression.
たった今、ほんの1分前ぐらいにもグラグラ揺らしたはずなんだが。
そうなの？でも2回目は見てないな。
Okay. We definitely jumped word lines. Suzuha tilts her head quizzically, then turns back to her bicycle.
私がこの子を磨くのに夢中だったのかもしんないけどさ。苗は見た？
Doubtful.
うん。
Sister Braun frantically shakes her head.
2回目は見てないんだな。
見てないです。
Disappointment spreads through me. What does this mean? Events I remember happening didn't. The fact that I sent a D-mail, the fact that we argued over what to send. But Carissa herself remembers that I call her Celeb Sev during that argument. Right after sending the D-mail, I was hit by a feeling of vertigo. That's probably related somehow.
なんかあったの？
お前はタイムトラベルについて詳しいか？
それってどういう意味かな？
Suzuha seems slightly suspicious. So I explained to her what happened just now. Now I probably won't understand a word of it, so I don't think it'll be necessary to silence her.
信じらんない。
Suzuha's dumbfounded after hearing my explanation.
聞いたことないよ。ねえ、本当のこと言ってる？
当たり前だ。俺たちは紛れもなくタイムマシンを開発した。そして過去を変えることができたのだ。我らの偉業を否定することは誰にもできない。そう、誰にもだ。
ああ、もうそういうことじゃなくて。
Suzuha grabs at her own hair in frustration, but then her expression turns thoughtful.
君の言うことが本当なのかどうかわかんないけどさ。
She suddenly lowers her voice.
こういう時はジョン・タイターに聞いてみればいいよ。
She knows about John Titor.
ジョン・タイター。
ほら、今さ話題になってるらしいじゃん。過去へ遡ってきたタイムトラベラー。なんか知ってっかもよ。同じタイムトラベラー同士ってことで。
なるほど。確かにお前の言う通りかもしれん。あ、いや、それで間違いない。
The undoing of past events could possibly be explained through the many worlds interpretation that Titor talked about. And come to think of it, it was Titor's device that led me to the IBN 5100. He should be able to give me a hint this time too. I quickly take out my
俺
phone.
だ。ジョン・タイターはこの俺を導くために未来からやってきたかもしれん。なあ、そうだな。奴がこの2010年へとやってきたのはまさしくシュタインズゲートの選択だよ。エルプサイコングル。
バイトのお あのおじさんは誰と電話で話してるの？
Absolutely nobody.
さあ、誰だろう。未来人と交信してたりして。未来人？
シスター・ブラウン、俺の電話の相手が気になるか？
気になりません。
Naya shakes her head rapidly. She looks scared. I respond with the weary expression of a mad scientist who has seen everything and lost
気
much.
になったとしても今後絶対に聞くな。もし知れば俺はお前の口を封じなくてはならなくなる。さすがにお前のような痛いけな少女を手にかけたくはないのだ。
You're so creepy.
だから小学生をビビらせちゃダメだっての。
I assume Naya is frightened because of the aura of danger that follows me everywhere. She's right to be.
バイト戦士、俺は早速タイターに連絡を取ってみるぞ。素晴らしい助言に感謝する。
私役に立った？そんならよかった。
Part-time warrior's eyes pop open mid-sentence.
うわ、やっぱ店長機関、店長機関。
Ah. All right, we are back again. I follow Suzuha's glance to see a moped headed this way. Judging by the sheer size of the driver, it must be Mr. Braun.
なえ、もし店長に聞かれたらさ、私はちゃんと店番してたって言ってよ。うん。だから今度自転車に乗せてね。乗せる乗せる。じゃあ頑張って岡部倫太郎。私応援してっからさ。
Suzuha pats me on the shoulder and rushes into the workshop. Naya and I are left in front of the store. The driver stops the moped and takes off his full-face helmet, revealing Mr. Braun.
お父さん、おかえりなさい。
ない。そこのうさんくせえ野郎に何をされた？
I knew that would be the interaction. He is overly protective of his daughter. Manager leaps from his moped and interposes himself between me and his daughter. His eyes are bloodshot. My spine freezes. What a powerful aura of malice. Oh gosh, he's close.
俺の大事な娘をたぶらかしてくれたな。殺すぞ。
Listen,
待ってくれ。俺は何もしていない。
sir. I wasn't.
だったらなんでおめえとナイが二人っきりで話してんだ？あ？
二人きりじゃない。今の今まで鈴葉もここにいました。あの女は仕事をサボってそこのチャリを磨いていた
Oh,
んで
you
すよ。
threw her under the bus, Rintaro. Please forgive me, Suzuha. My life was too precious.
ナイ、そうなのか？
バイトのお姉ちゃんに自転車に乗せてもらう約束したの。だからサボってなかったって言わなきゃ。
Sister Braun ends up betraying Suzuha too. The manager breathes a heavy sigh.
サボる方法だけはうまいんだよな、あのバイト。
It's true, I've never seen her actually do
と
work.
いうか、この俺を一瞬でも疑ったことについての謝罪はないんですか？
ねえよ、んなもん。
Stubborn old man. He thinks he owns the place just because he owns the place. What? What did I just read?
たぶらかそうとしたらただじゃおかねえからな。
そんな自殺行為はしませんよ。
Mr. Braun nods in satisfaction.
ねえ、シュークリーム買ってきたから一緒に食わ。
Cream puffs, they're so good. He parks his moped next to part-time warrior's bicycle, then enters the store hand in hand with his daughter. Cream puffs! You can't get any more out of character than that. Is that what having kids does to a
おい、こ
man?
れバイト。 サボってたことは分かってんだぞこら。あとなんで42型がつけっぱなしになってんだ。消しとけって言っただろうが。
Oh. I lost my train of thought, but I think I might have to go back and watch like our last stream a little bit, but I think there might be something with a 42-inch.
ごめんなさい。
I leave Suzuha to her fate and return to the lab. Okay. I think we're gonna save right here. How does one save? Quick save, quick load, save. And we're gonna save over butterfly effects diversions. And this is where we will pick back up either on Thursday or in about a week. I am not 100% certain yet, but let's go to the ending screen. And thank you everyone for stopping by, or if you're watching the VODs, thank you so much for watching the VODs. I really appreciate your love for the story and that you choose to enjoy it with me. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, night, evening, wherever you may be. And I promise to be not as rushed next time. Today we're just working with very limited time. And please take care, stay safe until the next stream, all right? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.